I put my house up for the down payment to start this restaurant. So once you do that, you're 100% in.
So many people dream of opening their own restaurant someday. Hey, it's a romantic idea. It's a great mix of art and business, and who wouldn't want their own restaurant? The challenge is, it is one of the toughest type of businesses to be successful at. So today I'm gonna go visit one of my favorite local lunch spots. It's called Cassio's Market. TJ and his dad Tony are gonna tell us all the challenges they've been through and the secrets to their success in being a fantastic local restaurant for the last 14 years. Hey, if you've ever thought of being in the restaurant business, you're not going to want to miss this episode. Baseball player, you're coaching out at the junior college. What made you think you wanted to buy this restaurant?
You know, people in sports know when you're coaching, it takes up a lot of time. And I thought, you know, if I'm going to spend this much time doing something, I might as well do something that goes towards, you know, something that I would own one day.
Yeah, I'm retired, really, me and my wife, so we're here because we want to see my son do well.
Retired's not, you come to work every day, you're not retired.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
This was a counterculture, very small local franchise, and your buddy Rocky Cassio was running it. And you were working for him.
They would call me for these little deliveries they would do. Well, I'd go run these deliveries, and then
Cassio, your dad would call you and say, hey, come on up
Rocky
here.
Would call me, I'd come take the deliveries. We were joking around in here one day after that, and he said, why don't you come in here and run some of these, you know, deals again? And I said, I'm not coming back to work here unless I own the place. So basically, I put my house up for the down payment to start this restaurant. So once you do that, you're 100% in. There's no, you know, waking up one morning going, I think I want to try something else.
Like almost 50% of restaurants don't even make it the first year, but you bought a restaurant that was already doing well, which is a great way to do it.
Yep.
It continued to do well, and then challenges start to happen.
I mean, the city of Bossier and the state of Louisiana were redoing Shed Road. They had it a year and a half is what they had planned for the road. Well, it was like almost 4 years.
Disaster.
It's not just the road not being there, it's every other day them knocking the water off. Every other day them hitting the Suddenlink cable line. Can't run credit cards.
It wasn't just hard to get in. There were weeks at a time when it was impossible to get in. People just kind of knocked out this curb behind your building and would go into the strip center next door to get in and out.
Probably 50% to 60%.
As long as this restaurant could pay its bills and try to be at zero, we would be fine.
We're going to make it. One way or the other, we're going to make it because we're hard-headed.
The road finished, and, you know, people were piling in here again. We're smiling, and then all of a sudden you turn on the news and COVID's coming.
You know, they closed bars down, you know. Well, if we had not been able to do so, we were just being able to do the drive-through for what, 4 months, 4 or 5 months?
So that's the one thing.
But it was just enough to get the rent paid.
So how did you survive then?
So we blasted on Facebook, we have a drive-through. I had every person that we had, one was in the window, one was running food out the back door, we had people running food out the front door. That's how we made it through it. And by doing that, now it's made our drive-through window even busier than it was before we had road construction.
And it's like, okay, we got through that, starting to pick back up again.
Drive-through window's hot.
Yeah.
We're getting to the
golden.
light of the
Could there be another
again.
challenge? Could anything else happen?
And then we have Snowmageddon. I told my wife, I said, come on, let's get in the car. We're gonna go check just make sure we had electricity. We come right down Shed Road, and when I got here, I was getting out, and my wife's like, you know, why is water coming out the front door? And I opened up that door, and I could see sunlight all through the middle of this place.
Yeah, it was laying on the ground.
The whole ceiling just buckled in.
At the mercy of the insurance company, hoping that they help us.
When you walk into something like that, you know you have insurance, but
are we covered
how
for
much?
ice
roof
exactly. destruction? Insurance comes in, you're like, you know what? Let's turn this lemon into lemonade. So you guys actually redecorate. It looks really nice in here. It's very spacious. So you couldn't have a problem in the world now. What's going on with business now?
Now
it's really good. I mean, I hate to say it.
It's booming again.
Sales booming.
I mean, we got great customers. We really do.
It's really a community thing.
You want to drink tea, water?
So what do you do, Tony? What's your job with the business?
I run the register at lunch, and I pretty well pester everybody that comes in. I mean, some people I don't know as well, some I know well. Mm-hmm. You know, we pick and play because to me, they're all family. You build relationships with people. Mm-hmm. And I always tell TJ, sometimes I may say the wrong thing. I mean, I'm not perfect, but if I lose a customer, I promise you I'll gain you 3. That's the way I look at it.
Hey, you can't please everybody.
We try to.
That's right.
I mean,
We try to.
Have you ever been here?
Yeah, a couple times.
But you always come back when you come to town?
Yeah.
Why?
The menu.
That's amazing. Well, how was it?
It was perfect. It was delicious. As
So y'all
always.
really, Tony, he's a big talker, but he says every time you're in town, y'all come here.
He knows exactly what I get.
He knew all you by
The
name.
waitress knows exactly what drink I drink. It's like just a small town restaurant.
Remarkable.
Family feel. I love it.
Well, their food is always excellent. It is absolutely good. It's consistent. If you want it ordered your way, they'll make it your way.
We're not built to have 2 registers and 1 million tickets flying back there. I mean, we have 4 people back there working, making all the food, 4 people. He keeps it, you know, a constant flow. It's steady. The register part and the menu part, and you know, that was what I didn't really know about. If you wanted to come open this up at day 1, I mean, I'm thinking probably ballpark
400,000 for equipment package.
Well, that was 2 years ago. Now it might cost you 600.
Oh yeah, the way things are going
if
now.
you can even find
That's
it.
crazy. What would you say are the 3 things, just 3 things that really set you apart as being a successful restaurant?
Well, number 1 is everything is fresh. Everything is cut fresh that day. Number 2 is it's consistent. I mean, it's the same person is gonna make whatever you're ordering each time. The same person's gonna make it. It's gonna be made the exact same way. It's a family atmosphere, man. You come in here, you get lunch, you're gonna see everybody you know in here.
So you're talking about the food. So not only is it fresh and consistent, man, it's delicious. I mean, y'all have great food. So where do you get your recipes?
Well, so the original owner, Rocky Cassio, he brought some of his recipes. They're his family recipes. So the meatballs is his family. The Italian sausage.
So it's Rocky's Mama's Meatballs that we're having here.
Yeah.
Food Network, famous Food Network on TV. They were doing a worldwide search, the best pizza from every state.
Yep.
And the best pizza from Louisiana was what?
Pizzaletta. That was us.
Pizzaletta from Cassio.
Yep.
Come
We're
on.
gonna make one.
So what is in this pizzaletta?
We use all Boar's Head products. So we have Boar's Head salami goes on the bottom. Then we have Boar's Head ham. And then we put our homemade olive mix, and then we have Forrest head provolone cheese on top of that.
So pizzaletta is just a muffaletta. If you're from Louisiana, you know what a muffaletta is.
Muffaletta.
So this is a muffaletta in a pizza.
And a pizza.
So when you think about Cassio's Bistro for lunch, usually think about a sandwich. I love the Reuben. It's unbelievable.
Yep.
But you also have some of the best pizza in the whole America.
Yep.
But it really is fantastic. What is your best-selling meal?
Turkey melt is our best seller.
Turkey melt. What's a turkey melt?
The turkey melt, it's on a jalapeno bread. It's honey maple, Boar's Head honey maple turkey, Boar's Head Swiss cheese, and we put our homemade chipotle mayo on it, and we do a little avocado, lettuce, and tomato.
Another great visit to Cassio's restaurant. Man, what an inspiring story from TJ and his dad and how they persevered. If you stayed this long, you must love finding out about behind the scenes stories on local businesses. Hey, you're gonna wanna check out this video next where I go visit another fantastic business. I can't wait to see you in the next video.